Hi, all. How are you? Lady C here. Today, I am not going to be talking about travel and what it means to me. As much as you guys know, I love to travel. But today, I'm really coming out um, really for plea to the men out there. Last year, around this time, my husband and we were supposed to be on uh, a Mediterranean cruise, having the time of our lives. And all of a sudden, he had a heart attack and he coded. And praise God, uh, God saw fit that for him not to leave this earth yet, kind of sent him back to us, and he is here with us for a little bit longer. So, here is my plea to you guys. When this event was happening, my husband called me, right? He's having chest pain. And when my husband calls and said he's sick, he's sick. So he calls me, and I'm saying, okay, based on your tone of voice, I need you to get off the phone with me, press that little SOS thing that's in your car, stop the car, come in. He was driving home. He was at the gym, started feeling bad, got in his car to come home, thinking when he gets home, he's going to get better. And I said to him, stop the car, call. The ambulance will come get you. No, when I get home, I'm going to get better. And so I said, okay, I was at work, dropped everything, heading home to get there. On the way home, I called him. How are you doing? Oh my God, I'm doing worse. And my chest is really hurting me. And I'm thinking, oh my God, this is a heart attack in the making. Called my son. He wasn't at home. So my husband is heading home to be home by himself. So imagine what's going through my mind trying to drive home um, and coming from Boston on 93 traffic. So just picture that. So what I did was I said, okay, call the ambulance. He's like, no, if I lie down, I'm going to be better. I hung up from him. I called the ambulance. I told him, this is what's going on. This is where my husband is. Go. He needs to go to the hospital right now. In the meantime, my son made it home. I told him to look after dad. Whatever's happening, make sure he gets on that ambulance. Ambulance got here. My husband's voice that was dying a minute ago, now all of a sudden got normal. He's talking to the people from the EMT. No, everything is fine. I'm okay. Nothing is wrong. I just need to rest and I'll be okay. And he sent the people away. This is what killed me. He sent them away. I had to call my son and tell him to go get the ambulance. Don't let them leave. Don't, by any means necessary, get your father in that ambulance. Well, I'm not sure if God turned it up a notch and he left and got into and walked to the ambulance by himself. Didn't want to be on the stretcher. Didn't. I don't get it, guys. What is it with you people that you don't want to go to the hospital? You don't want to go. Will you leave my mic alone, buddy? You don't want to go to the hospital. And although I called it, you don't want to get on the stretcher. That does not make you less of a man. It says it keeps you alive. That's what that does. So he walked to the ambulance. I watched him on the video camera. So now he gets to the ambulance. They take him to the hospital, gets to the hospital. They ask him his name, and that was the last thing he said. He coded. Imagine if he did not go to the hospital and stayed home, and I let him, and I didn't pay attention to him and let him stay there. Let him stay there at home. I would have come in and find a corpse home. So, guys, please listen to your mates, listen to your wives, listen to your sisters, your mothers, whoever is giving you that advice to go to the hospital. Please, please, I am begging. Please do so. Because as soon as he got there, he coded. Good thing he coded in the hospital. They revived him. And for the next 3 days, he was just under. There was no movement. There was nothing. It was touch and go. Every time I call, they would touch and go. But I'll tell you the other thing that I am gonna say to not just you, but to everyone that is listening to me right now, get right with God. Because I tell you, if it wasn't for him, I guiding me, telling me what to say, what to do, um, and really holding me up, I don't know. I'd be crazy by now. I'm sure I'd be on a couch with a psychiatrist sitting there trying to tell them my sorrows. But my faith carried me through. So now it's a year later. During that time, we lost a couple of friends through the same problem. And here's the thing, right? I've had friends call me and say, that could have been me because I would have done the exact same thing. So I don't get it. I honestly don't get it. You know, you all have insurance, you have, places to go, you have good hospitals, you have all of this, but yet and still you're thinking going home and resting is the solution. We're not doctors. The doctors are here for a reason. Go to them. Let them send you home. Um, and so this is my plea for you guys. Today, be mindful of your mate and your wife and your mothers and your sisters. Listen, the hospital is not your enemy. The EMT is not your enemy. Being on a stretcher is not your enemy. So being on any of these things does not mean you're less of a man. Not in my eyes. You wouldn't be. You'd be someone that says, yes, I want to survive for my family, for my friends, for me. So please do that. And so nowadays, when you see us outside and I hold him a little tighter, when I hug him and stay, a little longer. When I dance with him, I hug him a little tighter than I usually do. So if you see that, then that's the reason. I appreciate the gift that God has given us. He has given them a second life, a second chance at life, and I get to have him for a little longer. So I'm going to appreciate it, and I'm going to um, love him and care and I still yell at him, yeah, because he's still hard headed. You still won't go to the hospital when you say, okay, something is wrong, go. Oh, no, I think I'm still gonna. Then I have to remind him, remember last year? So I hope this really reaches you and make you think twice about the way that you treat yourself when you're sick. Remember, you have wives out there, mothers out there, daughters, sons that you're going to be leaving behind if you leave this world. And we would miss you greatly. Ciao for now.